Hi, I am Roa Jovellanos, and I'm a concept artist for PlanetSide 2. So here's a concept for a large weapon prototype that's going to sit in a tech facility. So I start off in Photoshop laying in the distinct characteristics I want from shapes with a rough grayscale sketch and working through the process of trying to search for the basic features of the weapon. Trying to design out the basic features of the weapon, the barrel, the body, the platform. As you can see right here, I'm pretty much exploring different shapes, racing and painting over, trying to come up with a good design. Not afraid to just wipe out and redo certain areas. So now I bring in the color palette for the nanite system technology. This is a nanite system weapon, so it's going to have the color scheme for the nanite systems. So after doing this rough color sketch, I go into my 3D program and start blocking it in 3D, using the thumbnail as a guide. And later on you'll see I will be painting over this in Photoshop. Working through design, seeing if it actually works in 3D. Laying in the basic shapes of the colors, where the colors will go. Working out how tubing and pipes work. Getting scale correct, getting proportions correct. And working in 3D, you actually solve a lot of issues that you can't in 2D. So now I'm back in Photoshop. I rendered out the 3D model into a 2D image, and here I'll paint over that, putting in bolts, rivets, the Nanite Systems logo. Just keep working it until things come together, like little decals like that. Now here I'm bringing in a texture I created earlier, a panel texture, to give it more depth, skewing them on top of the image. Bringing metal textures, giving it a more realistic feel. Just working back and forth. Hand levers are always good to show scale reference. So this thing is quite large. Cool thing about Photoshop is it lets you skew flat textures around like cylinders, or allows you to angle things in perspective. I kind of didn't like this area in the barrel, so kind of redesigning it. That looks a little better. Kind of happy with that. It's like a heat shield with little vent holes. Adding more texture overlays. This weapon is being repaired, worked on, so it's going to have open paneling with pipes hanging out, exposed areas. Adding some pipe detail here into this open panel. Trying to show that it is being worked on. Maybe it's being diagnosed. Showing the innards, the workings, pipes, LED lights. Throwing in some simple highlights. It was cool to create some like heat sink looking metal designs. Little details that really make this thing look cool. I kind of work back and forth all over image, so I hope you're not getting too dizzy. I tend not to focus on one area too long. If I do, I'll kind of lose sense of the overall design. And here's the fun part. I'm going to start dodging in the highlights, bringing in the lighting, making things look reflective. I think at this point, this thing's going to start coming alive. So I'm pretty close. We're almost there. A few more finishing touches. And there you go, the finished piece. Hope you like it.
Sony.